It's national meets regional. Welcome to Sidewalks Entertainment, the long-running celebrity, music, and art series. Join us now for an exciting new path to celebrity interviews, music, rising talents, and much, much more.
Our guests today are a comedy writing team and real-life best friends who created and co-star in the comedy series Playing House. And here today to tell us all about it is Lennon Parham and Jessica St. Clair.
Hi,
welcome
Cindy.
to Sidewalks, guys.
Thank you.
Hello,
Happy to be here.
So when did each of you first sort of discover that you wanted to be actors for a living? What a crazy concept.
We were real weirdos as children, as you find most comedians. But so I think we knew early on that we weren't going to fit into the traditional job model.
Yeah, maybe not that we were going to do it for a living. I don't think I knew that growing up in a small town in Georgia, but yeah, we knew we were performing on our mantles from a very early age.
Yes, we have the embarrassing videos to show it. And actually in this season, we show what Maggie and Emma, our characters on the show, were like as 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
And it was eerily similar.
Yeah.
In their lack of body control.
And music taste.
Wow, okay. How did the two of you first meet?
Well, we both started at the Upright Citizens Brigade, which is an improv comedy theater in New York and LA. And we were both on separate improv teams and kind of saw each other across a crowded room.
Mm-hmm. Amy Poehler was our queen. We used to study her from afar. We both sort of wanted to do exactly what she was doing. So we were.
And she had founded the theater along with Matt Besser, Matt Walsh, and Ian Roberts. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, we saw like a commonality. We were both wearing sweater sets, and we were in like a dark basement, and we were like, what's that girl's deal? and then many years later, we started to write together.
Oh my gosh, that's a great story about Amy Poehler. I love that. Well, as creators of the project, where did the idea come from for this show, Playing House?
Well, we had worked together on a show on NBC that we created called Best Friends Forever, and that was sort of about early 30s, like what it's like when your best friend gets a significant other and you have to learn to accept them into your life. And then when we were coming up with the idea for Playing House, we both had babies on the brain. We were not pregnant yet.
Well, I had babies on the brain.
You did. Then she went and got pregnant, and then I had to do it. Because I certainly wasn't going to do it by myself, because I don't like to read any of the books. But we ended up writing about pregnancy, because that's sort of what we were going through at the time.
Yeah, or that time in your life.
Yeah,
sure.
and then...
and how it changes a best friendship and the sort of alternative family, because both of us live far away from our families, and so we're making a community out of our friends.
Yeah.
We take care of each other.
And it's sort of the fantasy of what it would be like as a childhood, what you think in childhood it would be like to live with your best friend.
Yeah.
You know, you're just kind of having fun and raising a baby and...
eating bugles and watching Tom Hanks movies.
On an endless loop.
Yeah, you've got raccoons for pets.
Yeah,
know.
that kind of thing.
Well, what can fans look forward to in season 2? Lots of changes, because babies are now in the mix.
A lot of changes. There's a baby. The baby has arrived in full force.
Yes, and we decided to really blow it out in season 2, just as writers, and we decided what were our dreams. One was to meet Kenny Loggins.
Yeah.
So he makes an appearance in the finale.
Yeah.
And he still got it. Darius
Voice
Rucker,
of an angel.
Hootie. You may remember him as
Voice
Hootie.
of an angel.
Yes, of course.
He's in episode 2. We have, Maggie's character has her first sex dream post-baby, and it happens to be that she has sex with not one, but both of the Property Brothers.
Who could choose, you know?
Yes.
So that's happening. And then we have all of our old favorites, Keegan-Michael Key, President Obama's new best friend.
Lindsay Sloan, Jane Kasmerick, Zach Woods, Brad Morris, they're all back again.
And then these amazing alt comedy, if you're an alt comedy fan, you know, Jack McBrayer from 30 Rock, Rob Riggle, Matt Walsh, just a bunch of really phenomenal improvisers.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you know, in your personal lives, you mentioned that you both have babies. What a fun experience to sort of share together. Your kids are still very young right now, of course, but if down the road they decided that they wanted to kind of go into show business, what would you say to them? Would you encourage it, or would it be like, yeah, maybe not?
I would be so excited if they wanted to be comedians. And the funny thing about them, and obviously their personalities are still forming, but when they interact, they're only 5 months apart. They're both girls. they actually have a very Jess and Lennon dynamic. Like they're always getting into some sort of a scrape, convincing the dog trainer on set to let them train a baby chihuahua, that kind of thing. And mine is usually mine has hatched the plan, but yours is executing it.
Yeah. Sure.
Hers has the brains and mine has the brawn. That's what I would say.
They spend a lot of time together on set, so it feels like home to them, I think. You know, I looked over at one point and our camera op was rolling our daughters like in a camera truck, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes perfect sense. This is what they understand to be normal life, you know.
All of these big tattooed guys are used to like rocking them to sleep, and then now they all carry like bubbles and stickers in their pocket. So they're pretty much living a dream, these babies.
Yeah, why wouldn't they want to be comedians?
Right on.
It's like a dream come true.
We are almost out of time, but before we go, I know you mentioned that you met at the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater.
Yeah.
What was the most important thing that you learned from your time with those guys?
You know, I think the thing that's the most special about the UCB is that the founders really instilled in us this idea that we're all a community, and you're never as funny. Wait, you are. What am I trying to say? It's early in the morning. You're as funny as
you're
only as funny as your scene partner. What? That doesn't make any sense, Cindy. Support the crap out of each other. And that's what we've done. We write all of our parts with our friends in mind, and so every day we have another best friend coming to set, and it makes our job really easy.
Yeah. And just go for it. Always put up your own voice and put out what you think is funny, which is what we've done.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being with us today. You are a riot.
Oh,
I am so excited for you guys, and I really wish you all the best.
Thank you, Cindy.
Thanks for being with us.
For more full-length celebrity interviews, visit sidewalkstv.com.